All right, peace and black power family. Welcome to another Sarnetta TV House of Consciousness production. You already know what it is. This is your brother Sarnetta. I am your host, and I'm bringing in another heavy hitter. You brothers and sisters better be ready when we build this wall, this comedic wall. Oh my God, ain't nothing stopping. We bringing in another young brother. He's a scholar. You one leave, 5 more come in. Reggie leave. 5 more come in. You know what I'm saying? Garfield leaves and turn his back on Kemet. 10 more come in. We already got Chris Harris. We bringing in another brother who is awesome, who is powerful. I would say I don't know, between him and Jabari, I would say they probably right here until I see the brother's work and ethic, and if he can handle the ring, getting in, or the battlefield, or whatever, anybody that come at him, if he can deal with that pressure, I think he can, because he's Kemet. And so without any further ado, I bring to you my brother Shaka in the building. What's up, Shaka? He runs the channel of Ma'at Forever. So if y'all are aware of that, make sure you go and subscribe to Ma'at Forever channel. Go over there and show some love for our brother. Peace and black power to you. Hotep. Shaka, what's happening, man? Unmute yourself.
Hotep Sen-E Sarnetta,
Yeah.
Thank you for the invitation. I just want to greet the people as I usually do. Hotep Senu, Hena Senut, Iti, Ren Ishaka and Kemet. I hope you're doing well. Bonjour, Sak Passe, Mbote, all that good stuff.
Damn, don't y'all hear that? Don't that sound beautiful to your ears, man, right there? Just to hear him go in on that. I know he's dealing with knowledge, man.
Have you ever met Theophile Benga?
No, I've seen him. I've seen him, but I'm not acquainted with him.
Well, you seen him on YouTube?
But brother, you like to say I know him and him. In 30 years, you don't have a book, you don't have a website, you don't have a platform. You have to go on other people's platforms. So you can talk all you want that you were acquainted with.
Well,
whoever. It doesn't hold any bearing with your scholarship.
Listen, I think everybody knows my work. You're just being introduced. Okay?
What is your work? You've been carrying their suitcases. You went errand and bought them drinks and coffee and tea. Everybody can do that. That's why I nicknamed you Butler.
So Sarnetta, so you allow this person to talk about, I carry Sarnetta's bags and suitcases.
So you are Butler for Sarnetta as well. It's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
and Sarnetta called you the B word. You did not object. You don't have any backbone, Reggie.
You know.
The Semitic Allah burning down tells us was a black God represented by a black bull whose hide denoted his black skin.
Here's the picture that he showed on the screen. It's a deity El, the god El. Pay attention to the crown or the headdress, if you will. This is a picture from the front of the same statue, a little closer, and a little bit from the side here. Now, this headdress is actually the Atef crown. If you go on Webster's online dictionary, that's what it says. Atef is the specific feathered white crown of the Egyptian deity Osiris. It combines the head jet, the crown of Upper Egypt, with red ostrich feather for the Osiris cult. The Atef crown identifies Osiris in ancient Egyptian painting. If you go to Webster's dictionary, Merriam-Webster, he says Atef, hold on, a tall crown with a long feather on each side, shown in the art of ancient Upper Egypt as worn by Osiris. Okay? Here you can see Osar or Osiris with the Atef crown. This is from the papyrus of Nebket. It's actually in the Louvre Museum, and you can see me filming that papyrus on the video entitled Reality Check. Why black people ain't going nowhere. But you might as well put Afro Style Reality Check, it's gonna come up. And in here it's also from the Louvre Museum. You have Osiris in the middle with the Atef crown, and the description for it, if you go on the website of the Louvre Museum and you type Royal and Divine Triad, you can do a search and you will see they mention that he is actually wearing the Atef crown. Now finally you can compare the crowns. Okay, first you have the god of the Arabs Negroes, which first is El, but somehow some way becomes Allah, but that's up to y'all, that's up to the doctor. And then you have the one that I showed you, Osiris. Then again, from the front, compared with another statue of Osiris, and then finally the same statue from another angle.
Biblical king's seal discovered in dump site. This is the royal seal of the king Hezekiah, and here we have an Ankh. And finally, last but not least, you need to see it to believe it. The God of the Bible, El, slept in his own dung and urine. This is Ugaritic narrative poetry, page 195. And we also have this book here, the Mazaria in the prophetic literature, where it clearly says that El floundered in his own feces and urine. Microphone check 1 2. Hotep Senu Hena Senu Iti Ren Isha Kanugu Kemet. Hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Back Down Season. Reggie, Ankh, Bro Sanchez, Tazaryach, Chief X, Sky and Chedda, they're all backing down. Now, you've heard about the Ugaritic text. We have a new clip that we will hear quite often. Our dear brother, BJM. We need more brothers like him to tell the truth to our people. Let's listen to him. It's less than 1 minute long.
I do believe that Ugaritic is the origin of the Canaanite culture and the Canaanites who worship El, but all of the Ugaritic texts do not comport to the original truth and the true worship of El. So that is why I rely on the Bible, because the Bible is a direct, especially, the Torah, the Old Testament, is a direct translation, is a better translation than any other book of the Ugaritic text, such as the Ebla tablets. The Ebla tablets is the oldest source of the Torah. And the Torah, that word comes from Egypt.
So, Texas Bama isn't the place to be. Before I've let you hear, oh, by the way, if anybody wants to get on the panel, you have the link there. You can take this as a question and answer session, free talk as well. What went down with Chief X? Well, not much. A proposition was made for him to debate with the fight doctor. I mean, they've been going back and forth several times, and Chief X doesn't want it, you know. So, I mean, I thought more of Chief X, but it is what it is. It's the season, It's contagious. It's in the air, in the water, in the food. Everybody can catch it. It's that back down syndrome. So we've heard paranoid side before.
Or you could say AD. Today, historians use the term CE.
Okay.
What you mean when you
okay, so you do know the scriptures had already been written.
Brother,
hey, hold on for 1 minute. Hold on for 1 minute. Apostle. Was you talking about me the other day on Frenchie channel, talking crazy about me?
Frenchie? Who's Frenchie?
The nigga from France.
Who is that?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
No, yeah. I don't know nobody from France channel.
In there saying you was talking crazy.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just let it go. Never mind. You didn't do it. All right, go ahead, Jabari.
So what I'm trying to explain to you.
That was paranoid side. Now we have a new clip which is called jealous side.
Hold on for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yo, peace, Jay. I'm sorry, brother, but I can't fuck with you. You fuck with that clown. You be over there with that clown. So you can't serve two masters, bro. Peace.
Oh man. Yo.
All right. So
such a lame.
Yeah, you can't be in the crowd. You can't be with us, JJ. You know.
Ain't there something?
You ain't in the club no more.
I don't understand.
Can't serve two masters. These dude thinks he's in a movie. So let's see what's up, man. But sometimes I'm thinking, maybe I should do some singing or something, or maybe some rapping. I mean, it's getting boring at this point, Those guys, they pop a lot of stuff. When you listen to them, they're like John Wick. And when it's time to put up, they have all the excuses in the world, man. Unless you go on their platform and they have their Power Rangers with them, then maybe they'll feel a bit ready. You know what I'm saying? But by themselves, they aren't worth anything. You know what I'm saying? We're dealing with the top scholars of the conscious community, man. We're dealing with the numero unos. We're dealing with the blancos locos. So amusing, man. Chief X, I thought more of you, brother. A nice proposition. You're gonna let it slide like that? You wanna keep doing your thing on your platform and getting hyped up by these anonymous, unidentified Asiatics? Well, the brother Jason Edwards in the place to be. Sharp and steel. The fight doctor wants it with you. I mean, you can call it a discussion. Maybe the word debate scares you, but damn, Chief X, come on now. It's your shot, brother. We're surprised right now. For real, man. You can't pick any date. You always talk like you're the champ. You always talk like you're destroying all your opponents. It's not even me, because we've established that you've been terrified at the idea of facing me. You want to know a show? It was funny. I still went on in live stream. Nobody paid for anything, so it wasn't dramatic. But the fight doctor, you and him have been having static, so it's your chance to show and prove that you can do your thing, man. See, Texas Bama as well wrote. I'm very surprised to hear that. I mean, at least represent for the team, man. Represent for the so-called caucus community or whatever we're gonna call it. Don't make us feel like bullies, man. I mean, are we information bullies? V Bennett isn't the place to be. I mean, Scam Chedda, he has a platform with about 1,000 people in attendance. I don't know how many bots. None of these monkey moderators wanna holler and say what's up. Intellectual cowards indeed. Repairing as they have disappeared from the face of planet Earth. I mean, I'm already being very diplomatic. Sometimes I don't want people to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? When I had a weighing with the sensitive Hebrews who got punked by WAC 100, I knew the dude was extra sensitive. So I'm like, I ain't gonna make him mad. Because he's gonna be like, I don't want to debate no more. But the dude didn't go ahead, man. Brothers are soft for real, man. Reggie didn't want it. We've seen it. I challenged him on 2 different channels. Dude didn't want it. He's a punk. He hides behind people. He's been hiding from Jabari for a good 2 years. And after Jabari made the presentation, then Reggie stood to the plate. Now that he has seen the presentation, and still he got destroyed after that. Still he got smashed. No homo. Pause. For real. He thought he was going to come like a hero or something. The hero of the Dagger Squad. Ankh didn't want it as well. Neither on my platform or his platform. Ankh disappeared from the face of planet Earth too. Black Jesus is about the only one who is not 100% scared. Yeah, he's 90% scared, but he's not 100% scared. I agree. So, Handy Tazi, we've seen him. I've asked him, maybe 10 times if he wants to debate. He didn't want it. Hold on. I'm looking at the change.org. I don't believe in petitions, but this case I decided to make an exception, but I don't see my message. I confirm my email address, but I don't see my message. I don't know what's up. So, Chief X, yeah. I had an appointment, didn't show up. Scam Chedda, been going to YouTube, saying, this guy is bullying me. Can you please do something about it? I mean, dang. Where's the manhood gone, man? You know that intro? Can you hear when I was talking with Reggie? And the butler was like, have you met Teofado Banga? I have. This dude has been spending the last 30 years saying, I knew such and such. When I told him that he was a butler, making tea and coffee for these scholars, Reggie was like in Baby Boy. You've seen the movie Baby Boy. Jody. Jody always calling his mama. Car gets stolen, mama. Something happened, mama. And when Melvin has a conversation with him, and Jody tells him about, his baby mama, the son who don't have anything to do with him. Because Melvin used to hit on his mom. Melvin acts like he leaves the room, then he's just put him in a chokehold. First thing Jody says, mama. He's like, yeah, go ahead, call your mama. Reggie was the same. So, sir, he's gonna let, I carry on in a suitcase. He realized that as a 57 or 56, I don't know, but 50 plus man, to call on another man, like, you're gonna let him say that. Chedda called him the B word. Him and Trackfield didn't say anything. This shows you their mentality. The dude feels superior. He feels high and mighty. We been everyone. Mama, Shaka outside. Said you're gonna beat me up. Who said that? Reggie has actually stated on air, live on air, that he was being bullied at school or something like that. I forgot who said that. Somebody said that. At track field, I didn't challenge the dude. He came on my platform though. I've played the excerpt several times. Track field is B-Mage too. Is B-Made too. By himself, he ain't worth jack. Reggie was making the slide for him. He put me on hold for 40 minutes. Got that body Sean and Reggie to go against me. And Sean disappeared from the face of the planet Earth. Had the rest of the repairing and nice. Drive Field couldn't even show up for the debate. Then he tried to put Chedda under the bus. Talking about it was his fault. Andrew Barry's fault. How gullible can people be, man? You haven't been shown one single paperwork. We don't know what was stolen from the family member. And he filmed somebody being arrested, and how'd you believe that he had to be there and intervene? The police needed track field. They needed 007 track field to proceed with the arrest. They basically all scared of you, Shaka. Don't even want to give a little credit for being a man is Black Jizz. Black Jizz, Melissa, he came and did his thing. He'll probably come back. I just expect him to be less condescending the next time, because, man, that tone, man, and brushing everybody else off, like, But, he's probably going to work on it, Usually, people are being hyped up, gassed up. People to put some battery on their back. But the same people doing that, they're not willing or able, capable to step up to the plate. I mean, we have grown men who don't have the courage to say, I'm not cool with you because you're convicted for rape. I ain't saying no name, but somebody invites convicted rapists in his own house, man. So, one thing though, if you talk about the Bible, oh man, you're gonna get them views, man. That's mainly what people want to talk about. They are trapped in the realm of that belief system, man. And they're talking about that book as if it is talking about historical events, man. People are making genealogy out of that book, man. Talking about the different tribes that they come from, man. No evidence at all. I mean, we have DNA, don't we? We can trace the ancestry. Even came up with that 12 tribe chart, man. The guy founded it apparently that recently. You just wake up one day and you make a chart, and people roll with it. It's just like the Moors. And some of you have escaped that time period, man. But man, it used to be deep back in the days, you know. Apparently, they even got some celebrities in jail. They were trying to say they're related to Queen Elizabeth. Well, you know, the Israelites, you know, some of them surely claim that they have some relationship with King James. Might sound surprising and astonishing, brothers and sisters, but some black Hebrews will like claim that King James was black, you know. I'm telling you, man. Serious. So we have the Moors claiming that fake history of black people ruling, controlling Europe during medieval time. And there's a brother, you can see me conversing with him in that video when I was a guest on Chedda's platform. Picture scholarship, man. Picture scholarship. He is really one of the few maintaining and representing for the Moorish camp. But back then they were big, man. I'm telling you, they were at one point probably the biggest dudes around. And I'm talking about the virtual community, you know. I wasn't there, man. And maybe it was the beginning of the linguistic acrobatics, the linguistic acrobatics and linguistic gymnastics. Because before them, you won't hear. I mean, they came up with so much. And you know, the things that you hear some stuff, you think it's pseudo, it's not going to go far. Then you realize that people roll with it. Now, if I knew that all these years would pass, and after all these years, people were still claiming those inaccuracies, man, I would have recorded more. I would have saved more. But you know, when you see something pseudo, you don't expect that pseudo claim um to pass the test of time. But anyway, just wanted to really let people know that Chief X has back down like the rest of the other guys. And I don't know. Whether you challenge them or they challenge you, they still don't step up to the plate, man. It ain't fun like that, man. Now, on another note, I heard some allegation regarding somebody from the conscious community. Something to do with, you know, the things we've been talking about, but I haven't received the paperwork yet. I'm supposed to be given a little some, so we'll see. We're gonna have more and more revelation. During that protest, that upcoming protest, March 27, we should have some revelations. Layla Wills wrote that in one of her message on her community timeline. So people will hear things that they never heard before. But you know what, brothers and sisters? feel free if you have any friends, family members, colleagues, or people that you don't know for a long time. And even ops. Even the ops are welcome. It doesn't have to be a debate. You can just talk, as we usually do. We have the right to disagree. We not sharing the same views, but it's okay. We can talk about it. So feel free to tell them, you know. And really, safe to say that this platform, this channel right here, are forever. You hear how people are allowed to speak. Understand what I'm saying? On other platforms, they cut you up every 3 seconds. Actually, even on this platform, people call in and they be cutting me up. They be cutting me up so often. I'm not tripping on that. It's all good. But the so-called experts, so-called scholars, whatever you want to call them, we've seen time and time again that they are lame, they are cowards, they are cool with rapists and pedophiles, making excuses for them. So we probably need a ball of fresh air. People that you don't have to debate with or go back and forth with, for them to understand that, committed rapists, child molesters, it's not something cool, not something we should protect or defend. So remember that. Let them know. Let them know. Some people, they will deal with Kemet or other traditional African ways of life, but they have a little bit of, salt in the mix, pepper, seasoning, they have this little recipe in the mix. And some of them do live on other planets, you know what I'm saying? That metaphysics, oh man. Bye. So, spread the word. Let's save the last few souls to have the mental ability to be saved, because it's looking bad out there. So stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I stay facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Do I too do a nature hotel.